Hey everyone, it's Terry over at Decorate with Tip and More. Today we are going to be in the craft room starting the first day of the refresh. I am going to be tackling that closet. I am kind of excited but also embarrassed for you to see how messy I let that go. But I wanted to be real with y'all, and I wanted you to know that I also have things that get messy, and I allow it. So let's just get into that closet and start cleaning it out. I'm going to go day by day, see how far I can go with my list. I did make a list of things I want to get done in the craft room. So let's get started on that closet. All right, I dread this job, but it has to be done. I'm going to clean everything out of this closet here and then go through my drawers, organize those, put my wreaths back where they need to be, put away some of this decor where it's not supposed to be on the floor here. This bottom shelf I'm going to remove and organize this. I'm going to leave my Christmas florals alone. They are pretty well organized and in their place. But from here back is my everyday stuff, and I need to get that taken care of. So I'm just going to start removing everything that needs to be out of the closet and clean it and then reorganize it back into shape. So let's get started. I have the basic cleaned in my closet. I still have to put my bins back, but the shelves are all straightened up and organized where they should be. And my drawers, I took everything out of both sides of my drawers here, purged a lot, categorized them, and then placed them back in the drawer here. Now it's just putting things back in order. So anyway, up in the blog, I have how I began to organize and design this closet for my craft supply closet. This section here, I just put three, well, I guess you would call these shoe organizers, but I placed them on one little shelf, adjustable shelf, to create drawers for my hot glue guns. This is all for these little jewel ribbons, and this is all my craft wire, my floral wire. And then it gives me ability to place some things up on top, and then on top of this, and then on top of this. And I just off-centered this cabinet so I can have storage for taller items there. I'm going to start putting things back into place. I did just vacuum and clean the baseboards and stuff, so I'm ready to start putting this closet back together. Okay, I wanted to show you what I put on my pegboard. Yeah, it's right there. But I use those L brackets, and I put all my wreaths that I like to use through the season. This little rack that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I bend the ends to go around the clothes pole, and then I can do my little wreaths, or I can hang stuff that I'm going to be using in the near future on it. I just hung some little hooks to add other accessories to the wall. All right, so we got that part done. It's looking pretty crowded already, but it works. This is what the room looks so far. This all came out of the closet, y'all. Seriously. Well, not the vacuum, but yeah. So I've got way over here as well. All right, y'all, that was the last thing that I want to place in the closet. I call this day one. I am hot. It was a long process to get all this out, organize it, put it back in, take everything else that was not put back in the closet up into its proper place, Tomorrow will be day 2 when I prep the walls to get it ready to be painted. So until tomorrow. Right, day 2 of the first week of the craft room refresh. I did the closet yesterday. That was a long day. So today what I'm going to do is prep the walls to be painted. So probably all is going to get done is remove all the decor off of the walls and then move the furniture in so I can paint the walls. Now this wall is not going to be painted, it's going to be wallpapered, but I still want to take everything down. Let's just get right in. It's going to be a long day. So I have everything taken down and patched with spackle. All I have to do is take the light plates off, and I'm going to call this a day, let the spackle dry, and then come back tomorrow, sand it, and then wipe it all down, and then paint it. All right, y'all, we are on day 3 of my first week here in the craft room, giving it a refresh. Yesterday I took everything off of the walls. I prepped the walls for painting. I am not putting some of the things back where it was originally, so I used spackle and filled in the holes. I took down the curtain and the curtain rod, so I filled those holes up. And I just used regular spackle and a putty knife. And then after that dried, I gave it a light sanding with 220 grit sandpaper. And then I wiped down the walls. We got to paint the walls, so let's get started. Coat of the Rust-Oleum home paint in the natural gray. It was so smooth rolling onto the walls. I use Mini brand paint, and this by far, for the cost, for $9.99 for 1 gallon, by far my favorite. I might be going to get some more of that just in case I want to paint the other parts of my home. It's more of the agreeable gray. I mean, it matches it to the T. So I'm gonna let that dry, kind of cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna paint one more coat on the walls. I'm gonna call this day done. Welcome back to day 4 of my first week here in the craft room, giving it a refresh. So to recap on what I have done this week, the first day I cleaned out the supply closet, my craft closet, got that all organized and straightened up the room so we can get to the next day's project. Second day I took everything off of the walls, prepped the walls for painting, and called that a day. Then yesterday I painted the walls 2 coats of the Rust-Oleum Home Natural Gray paint, and I really do love how it looks, and the application of that paint was so easy to roll onto the wall. Plus it covered really well. Mr. Tip came in and said, you probably don't need a second coat, and I'm like, I'm going to give a second coat. But anyway, we got that all done. Now today I am going to just freshen up all the white trim here in the room. First thing I want to do is just take some hot soapy water, wipe it all down, free from dust, free from maybe some of the paint that I got on it. And then the doors are really dingy. After you paint a new coat around the trim, you'll notice that the doors need it too. So I'm going to be doing that. And then I'll give it a coat of high gloss white paint. And then I'm going to call this week done. I got a lot done this week. Plus I need to get the blog post together and this video edited so I can get it out to you in time for Friday. So let's just get going on our task for today. Doing the baseboards, I like to clean them and then vacuum around the area that I'm going to be doing the baseboards. Now, just a tip, you know me and my painting, I do it a lot, so I'm trying to make things as easy as it can be on cleanup. I just take regular aluminum foil and wrap my tray around, so when I'm done with everything, I can pour the paint, what's left back into the can, and then just throw the little liner of foil away. I do use a cabinet furniture roll brush for the doors, and then I just use my basic short handle. I love the short handle paint brushes with the angle. I love those. I will do the baseboards with that. Since I have carpeting, I'm going to tuck this Dollar Tree placemat under the baseboards, in between the carpet and the baseboards, and then do it there. That's how I get it away from the carpet, and then I just slide it out and go to the next space. I wanted to share with you how important it is when you're painting a wall to paint your trim as well, because it just finishes the look of your paint. So let me turn the camera around and show you what I'm talking about. Here's the look of the baseboard being painted after you paint the wall. And here is a wall that's just been painted, but the baseboards has not even been wiped down. And I do take my time on painting. I do, I think, a pretty good job. But I just wanted to share how important it is to paint your baseboards, to give that complete finished look of a wall being painted. So I have all the trim, the doors, the baseboards, they're all painted. I did take the handles off of my closet door so I can paint the door better. And I noticed that the hinges on my doors used to be this gold, and now they're tarnished. They're almost a silver. So what I'm going to do is, like I did on my laundry room door, I made a little template that goes over the hinge like that, and then I'm going to just spray it with some gold spray paint. Trying not to get it anywhere, but just so that the surface of the hinge will look gold again. I'm not worried about what's inside the plates or anything. I just want the outside to be gold again. So I'm taking some spray paint and I'm just giving it a little bit of gold back. And then once it dries, just maybe like 3 or 4 seconds, I take it off and I have gold hinges again. 6 of my hinges, just to bring them back to life again. Got a lot done this week. I have a long list of things that I want to get done in here in the craft room. Some of it is only going to take me maybe 10 minutes to do, but I wanted to add it down so I don't forget. I do have 3 of the large items that I wanted to get done. And I'm very proud of myself that I got those done in, just 4 days. First day, I wanted to focus on that back closet here where it's all my craft supplies and just other things like wreaths and stuff. And things that did not belong in there, I wanted to put them back in its proper place. Organize all those drawers. They were a mess. So I got that done. I am very glad that that is done. The second day, I focused on prepping the walls for paint. I needed to take everything off of the wall, and if I'm not going to be placing that decor piece back on the wall, I wanted to spackle and sand the walls before I started painting. I did wipe down the walls real good and the trim. So then that day I called it finished because it was a long day. I started painting the walls. I used 2 coats of the Rust-Oleum Home in satin finish natural gray. That paint was by far so easy to apply on the wall. It was a thicker base paint which really rolled on the wall nicely. Didn't really need to do 2 coats, but I wanted to do 2 coats anyway. So I have 2 coats. That's all done. Called it a day that day. And then yesterday, I went ahead and gave the doors, the trim, the crown molding, the baseboards, all a fresh coat of white high gloss paint. So that leaves me for the blog post today. I have everything that I worked on in more details, more photos than you can in this video. But I hope you go up there and check that out too. I do have things that I used in my closet where I organized. I tried to link up as much as I can. I have the paint linked up. And then I just took some photos. So I hope you go up to the blog, check that out. And then we will start a new week, which is going to be painting furniture. Now I am going to be painting furniture like I did in our master bedroom and the laundry room. I did it in a quick reel here on my page, but I have some followers that want to do it as well. So they want me to blog post on it. So I will be doing that for y'all. Thank you for telling me you want me to do it in a blog post. Also, I am going to do some other painting while pieces of furniture are drying. So check out next week on my craft room refresh. It's going to be another busy week. If you like this type of video, please give me a big thumbs up and tell your friends about Decorate with Tip and More. Maybe they'll come over and enjoy my page as well. Also, if you haven't already, go check out my page. If it's still showing follow and not following, click that blue follow button and you'll start following me and see me in your feed. So it's easier for you to find me in your feed than come and search for me. So I would appreciate that. Also, check me out on my other social media, YouTube channel, Instagram, Pinterest, and I do have a account on Home Talk. I hope I see you in all of those social medias. If you have, please let me know so I can come follow you, because I do have a lot to check and I don't want to miss out being your friend on your social media. Y'all, thank you for coming. I am glad that this is complete. I hope I get it done in a short time, but there's a lot of things that I want to get done, as you can tell. So y'all have a great day. Thanks for coming by. God bless. See you tomorrow.